Dr. Aldrian, if you do have the slides, you can show us right now. I see that you've got a clicker there.
Okay.
If you could just show us in your presentation. If you wish to stand, please do so.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
ladies
please.
and gentlemen, I just give you a very simple idea. We start with the conclusion. This is from the Air 5. Right now we move to the Air 6. I hope that the next cycle of IPCC does not bore you at all, because we keep repeating the same messages. That this is the first one. The human influence on the climate system is very clear, unequivocal, and then it is very clear. Even though we're repeating this message again and again, that still many debates on whether this is reality or not. The second one, the more we disrupt our climate, the more we have the risk, severe, pervasive, and irreversible impact. The last one is very important. We do not want to have the irreversible impact, and because that means that we cannot replenish our world ahead, and then we have to change maybe our world system. So the third key message, we have the means to limit climate change. So we still have the gap that we can fill and build a more purposeful and sustainable future. Those are the main key messages. Okay. These are the two impacts that I want to bring out here, especially important for the Philippines. So because if you take a look at the picture here, especially on the right-hand side, that more warming and rainfall at the north of the equator, especially the maritime continent like Philippines, and less SST gradient. So that means this is the considerable impact, and then this area, you can have the equatorial flank becomes wider and larger, so it becomes much more extreme weather. It's important for us, Philippines and my country, Indonesia, and then also that is means that more and severe and wetter region. Another news, this is also important for Philippines, I think. This is the impact that you may feel. If you look at the box on the western North Pacific, that show that the precipitation rate due to the tropical cyclone in the near future and the coming future will be much more intensifier, but the frequency is getting lower. So that's the picture showing you. I don't want to give you more detail on that, but those are the two key messages for the Philippine region. I think we have to take care of that. We have to live in that kind of situation. So again, I think I just follow what Dave already mentioned, that in this report, we do have the conclusion on the carbon budget. It's almost 65%, almost similar to the picture that Dave has given us in front of us, that we only have remaining 275 gigaton. So those are the things that we limit, or if we're talking about a 2-degree goal. And then the emission is also mentioned by David. This is 2013 in that number, 9.9 gigaton, and it's still increasing, but we hope in the near decades that the number is going asymptotically equalized. So the message is limiting climate change will require substantial, very, very substantial. We have to move very fast and sustain reduction of greenhouse gas emission. Okay, the good news is that we have this report, the IPCC has released in 2013, the report of renewable energy, that most of the options are there, and then the option is getting better because the price of the renewable energy is going down. This is, for example, on the left is the solar panel and the wind power is going down. On the right-hand side is the biodiesel is going down as well. So these are the good news. So I just received the news is from the China energy minister. I think 2 days ago, they just declared that in 2015, they just produced for the solar panel energy resources is 32.5 gigawatts. And then for the wind energy is 18.3 gigawatt. You know that number is very important, especially for my country, because my government in the next the last 3.5 years, or the 5-year period, they aim to achieve 35 gigawatt of energy. So China achieved this for 1 year only. I can imagine. This is very good news. So the prospect is there, the option is there. So what the news already mentioned that China has produced it. So why don't we follow it? I think that's the key message for the energy transition. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot do more than that. Thank you. I think I have already given you a very strong message on this. Thank you very much.